Welcome back, everybody. Fresh off his hit reality show on E! Psychic medium Matt Fraser is joining us now.
Hi, Matt.
You guys.
How are you? You look great.
Nice to see you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm just home in, quarantine like everybody else.
Why does you look like you lost weight, though, during quarantine? How is that happening?
Okay. Because you know what? I've been on the Nutrisystem, all right? That's the reason why. Because I knew that if I wasn't, I'd end up back in the Spanx. So you know what? I went on the Nutrisystem. I'm all good. Okay. And that's it. Hey, you got to do something. You got to work on yourself during this time, right?
Absolutely.
It's amazing.
So I know you've been doing the show. Tell us about that. And I imagine you've probably had even more people who wanted readings during this time. And has there been any guidance about this crazy time we're living through?
So what's so crazy is that during this time, I've really taken this moment, during COVID-19 and through everything that we've been through to really reconnect with my followers. Through all the times of filming with the reality show, I haven't been able to stay in touch with everybody. So during this time, I went back out on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook and social media. And I realized that during this time, there's so many people that are alone right now. Mm-hmm. They're missing their loved ones. People have not been able to see, their mom, their dad, their sister, their brother, and they're missing those in spirit. So much like you guys have done a lot of your TV shows from home, I'm like, you know what? I wonder if there's something that I can do at home during COVID-19 while everyone's in their house. So I actually started doing online group readings. Like instead of doing my shows, it's all through the internet. And what's so crazy is that the same way that I'm able to see you guys and you're able to see me, I'm able to see families all across the United States. And I've actually been helping them reconnect with their loved ones on the other side through the computer, as crazy as that is.
No, that doesn't sound crazy at all.
Well, people always say, if I wasn't in person, how would it work? But I know from your perspective, you'll say, energy's energy, you can pick up. Can you explain that, why you can still connect and how that's working for you?
What's so crazy, Kara, is that when we first started this, I didn't know if it was going to work, to be honest with you.
But you're a medium.
Well, no, I do personal readings with one-on-one through Skype or through Zoom or online. But, actually having all different families there, I'm like, am I going to get too overwhelmed? Or, spirit's still going to come through? So we did the first event and it was amazing because if you've ever been on Zoom before, you'll see that all these little boxes start to appear.
Yes.
So, during these online group readings, you're there with other families and all these boxes start to appear. And as I started to look out onto the screen, I realized, oh my God, I'm not just seeing living people, I'm seeing dead people too. So it's amazing because in this corner, there would be, a mother in spirit trying to reach out to her son. In this corner down here in this family, there'd be, a family that was trying to connect with their son and their son was lost. In this square over here, there might be a dad coming through. So it's amazing to see that even, as a medium, I was able to use technology and be able to, connect people with their loved ones. So we've been doing this. This is now like our 20th event online. And it's crazy because we've had so many people all connect across the United States. But what it's really about is us all being together during this time. Right. It's a way for us all to stay safe, to stay at home, to prevent the spread, and also connect with our loved ones. Because being part of an event is really opening yourself up to, your spiritual side and connecting with those you love.
Matt, Kara and I were talking about this. Have you spoken to anybody on the other side who has passed away from COVID-19?
I actually have. That's a couple people, actually, to my surprise. You don't realize how big this actually is or how impactful this is until you start losing people that are close to you.
Yeah.
And for me, it's been my own followers on Facebook. Each week, somebody will write into me and say, my aunt has it, my mom has it, or pray for this. So we've done a lot of prayer circles. And then during the events online, there was actually 2 people who came through that passed of COVID-19, which was so sad because, what they were really trying to do is to talk to their families, to deliver messages to their families because they didn't get to say goodbye. Their families weren't allowed to see them. They were allowed to see them through FaceTime and through video, and that was it.
Yeah.
But they are there. They did make it to heaven, and it was really just a big comfort that they came through so early to deliver a message.
As you've talked to so many people on the other side, are there any predictions as we go forward? I know people are trying to hope to get some guidance about, are we getting better?
I think we are. I do. But the one thing that was so comforting is that these people that I've connected with that passed of COVID said that they're watching over everybody here. I do believe that God works through the hands of doctors, the hands of nurses, the hands of first responders and healthcare providers. And, I know that the other side is helping us through all of this as well. And I think that that's why so many people during this time have really reached out to this spirituality. What I want people to know and what I want to teach people is that you're not alone through all of this. Even though you might be in the house alone, you're not. You have family members that have passed that are watching over you, even pets that have passed that are watching over you. Spirits, guides, angels, we're not alone. And, to make this a spiritual experience as well.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate the positivity that you bring. And you can meet more of Matt and his show, Meet the Frasers, on demand, or for more information, go to meetmattfraser.com.
Yeah, follow you on social media. Thank you so much for being with us.